After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Giants. Well, hopefully all the nerves have subsided and everyone is ready because we are off and running in Super Bowl 63. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Darts coming out throwing. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Dart now against the blitz. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
He rolls to his right. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up. Well, I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Check. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. Let's go.
And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Ready, set.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
70, Timberwolf. Let's go.
Another give here to Genty. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a pickup of 26. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Hot 70, hot 70. Ready.
Back to Genty. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
19 right. Come back here.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, You don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Chooses to bring this one out. Well, in the pass block, that return would have gotten him a couple of yards, but now it puts him close to about 10 yards shy of where a touchback would have been. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Blitz coming. Here's Dart. This is pulled in by Nicole Hardman. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. Forced out to his right. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's out of bounds. But great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. Dart going to throw again. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football on the 1st turnover of the contest. Somewhat surprising interception there, Brock. You don't see nearly as many of those on shorter, safer throws like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was. Coordinators and coaches offensively look for layups, Kate. You like basketball, right? They look for layups, easy, gimmies. And in the short field, that usually is the case. Not against a defense like this, and not a defense that has the awareness of what they're trying to do.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Dragon 60, 19 tight, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Throwing now off the play action. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Giants nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He finds Neighbors right side. Free inside the 30. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a one-score game. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Giants cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 7.
Wright ready to send this one away.
Set to kick off.
Doesn't like what he sees, so he got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
19.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
60 Eagles, 19 Tigers, 79 19 Lions, 70 Warriors, 70, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
Back to throw. It's caught. It's Calvin Austin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 turn 19, Dragon 60, let's go. 60 Maverick, 60 Eagles, 60.
He's going to throw it. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Check. Ready.
This is Jeanty on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our second quarter. It's the end of one in Super Bowl 63. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get you back to Tampa after this. We are back and just as excited as you are. Time to resume action here in Super Bowl 63. They've got 1st and goal to work with. Running back sent in motion. Jeanty is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. All the left side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times can't get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch?
Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown, New York! The Giants make it a one-score game in the 1st half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Right there to tack on a point after. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
79, 19 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
They'll go play action. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
Beautiful you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Running from the pistol here with Jency. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Vegas first down.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Let's go. 70 lying.
They've got a man in motion. Going to the ground again on first. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play.
A loss of the yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Giants' 41-yard line.
Drop 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18.
Throwing off the play fake. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Motion the tight end over.
Viking 18, Cup 19, Cup Dragon 60. Pioneer.
Throw here, third down. Going deep here for the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Let's go now. 69, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready?
Fourth down, pass coming. That's another quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock, and keeps this drive moving. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19. Come on.
They give up the guts. It's Jency. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Danger, Kim. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
70. Ready, go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Here's Here's ETN on first down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More of the Super Bowl coming up on EA Sports. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Let's go.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. It is caught left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a one-score game before halftime. Right on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
First play is going to be a give to Jency. Has room into the secondary, and he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
35. Giants 21.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
19 Tiger.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd down now, here's Dart. And they get to him again. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
I got a sense, Kate. He went to bed last night dreaming, can I get a sack? Can I find a way to get to the quarterback? Well, he didn't do it just once. He's now done it twice.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. The Giants are set to punt. Takes this in at the 25. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
70, nothing, 60 average, 18, 19 right.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. It is caught at the 20. tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the red zone on first. On the move, hit it right. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
Cougar 19. Go.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. Could not beat the defender there. And it sets up second down. Darts back to throw. He's trying to go deep again. A little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
There we go. Bronco 80.
Now toss it to Etienne. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. He gets him 8, and that's going to set up fourth down and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on fourth. Go. Here's Darts. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Panther Street. Panther Street. Warrior 70.
Airing it out to start this drive. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And now it's second down.
70.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Going again on second and 10. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. This is a 42-yard look from the left half. New York knocks it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile till they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
They go play action on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
They're going play action. Deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
52. Giants 21.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Rattler, 18.
Here start now. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is second down. Darks looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
70 Timberwolf. 70 Timberwolf. Go Chap. Go Chap.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
Ready,
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
19, Tiger, 7, Cougar, 19. Check smash, check smash. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
They'll work against the blitz. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Mustang 19. Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. 19 Lion. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. 6, check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Chap 60, chap 60.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
On the double.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Here we go. Go, Rick. Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check go.
From the gun, here's Dart. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start the second half with some needed points.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Giants get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
Giants 28. Matthew Wright set to kick off.
Wright ready to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Straight ahead with Genty. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy,
And off to Genty. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Inside the 25. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 11. Panther 72. Check smash. Check smash.
Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Off his back foot. He hucks this one. Brought in inside the 20. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants lower the deficit they face. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
35. Matthew Wright.
Right, ready to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
60 Bears. Trap 60. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They motion a receiver left.
Steady.
Here's the snap on 4th. Look at that power, deep left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
You can't start a fire without a spark. How about a lightning bolt? What a huge game that totally changes the tone of the drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Giving this to Denty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
They'll run it with Denty. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On third down, Genty. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to try him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Dragon, 19 tight. Trap 50, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Send him left out of the slot.
Go.
They're going to throw for it on fourth. He's got it to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Number 19. Kelly Ryan.
Here's Genty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a loss of
18 Cardinal, 18
brings
Cardinal.
up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Cuddy.
Genty again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders continue piling it on here in the fourth. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue adding on to that lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions. Ready?
Here's the backup. First throw. He lofts it deep right side. Catch is made in close. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Giants get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Right, ready to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Cowboy 80. 69, 78, 18, 79 Broncos.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
70, Timberwolves.
At the 35-yard line.
Connect.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense to the line fast.
A loss of 5 yards.
Here he goes, third and long. Completed to his running back. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Slot man in motion left.
Ready.
They'll throw for it. Throw is caught by the back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. I'm just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Gentry. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's Bronco 80. 70 Tip, 60 Maverick, 70 Race, 19 Dragon 60.
Throwing off the play fake. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Cup 19. 18, Pioneer. Ready,
They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate. But if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely, this guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Panther 11, Cat 50. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Slot receivers headed left. 4th down, they're going to throw for it. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming.
And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Guy play straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Bronco 80. Let's go now. Hey, Bronco 80. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
Give here to Gentry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Viking 18, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
76, Panther 6, Dragon 60, 18, Pioneer.
They're going to try to throw for it. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he will get the first as they touch him down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Raiders with a 16-point lead. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. They're going to pass it here. That's complete to Bowers outright. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. You're good on the point after. And the Raiders stretch the lead to 23.
Giants 50.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. From his own end zone, here we go. Escapes the defender. And he's going to go out at about the 25. So the choice to leave the end zone costs him about 10 yards.
On the set.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants putting up points in a game decided. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. All right, they're going to throw for it. Has it at the 1. And he reaches the end zone on that 2-point drive, Brock. This is going to cut it to a 2-score game now. Down 15. And the Raiders able to cover up the onside try. That seals up this game. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. Go check. Go check. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check smash. Check smash. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Panther 6 Warriors 7. 19, 18, Pioneer. Go street.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Has a man on target to Thornton. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys' great anticipation and a tremendous accuracy come to life.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. And send that trophy to the Las Vegas Strip, baby. The Raiders are Super Bowl champions. And I think it's still sinking in at different points for each player, Brock. Look at these shots. These guys have reached the crowning achievement for anyone who steps foot onto the gridiron as kids. Champions now. every one of them.
And it is something, Kate, they can never, ever have taken from them. I think you and I have come across many Super Bowl champions in both this game and in champs in other sports, right?
Yeah,
and you hear the same message. This is something that was so hard to achieve, and it's something that nobody, not time, will ever take from them. What a moment.
So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner, Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators, Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch you all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.